So I really want to do a video about how I style my very thinning hair. I look all over the internet all the time and I'm searching for that magic fix for thinning hair. And you know, women over 40 that reach perimenopause, our hair starts to change. It starts to thin out, the texture changes, and it just keeps going. Just keeps going. And now I know why some women just go shorter and shorter and shorter on their hairstyle. It's because, you know, when my hair grows, it won't go past here. It just kind of breaks off, and then I have a few strands, and I joke around and say I have 4 strands of hair. So here's what I've learned to kind of add some volume to my hair. And I cut my hair myself, I color my hair myself, because when I've gone in before to get my hair done, I'll ask for a short cut of Pixie, and then it ends up looking like I have bald spots, or you can see right through to my scalp, and it just is never how I wanted it. So I take my time. I'll do another video on that the next time I'm due to kind of trim it. I'll do my own haircut so you can see how I do that. But I always want to see how what products other people use. So this is what I do. So here's some little tricks that I think have helped thicken my hair, and then I'll show you the ultimate secret towards the end that I do. So first thing is, I'm just gonna brush my hair forward because you can see there's, you know, got a lot of colors going on right now. So I'll brush it forward. And again, pretty flat right there. And so first product we're gonna put in, this is Terror Style. It's a very beautiful blue bottle. And this is a texture spray. So if you've never used texture spray, it just gives you some oomph and volume, especially back at the crown of your hair. And so you just lift the hair up and you get a little spray, and you just kind of spray and just kind of get it all over. And again, you can make some funky styles. And then I'll just take my fingers in there and, you know, just kind of work something that I think looks good for that day. You know, or maybe I'll make the sides a little shorter, or I'll oomph up here. Sometimes I'll have that go straight down. And oh my gosh, like, especially for us gals with shorter hair, and, you know, especially when you're working with, in my case, patients all day. I mean, I don't want to mess with my hair all day. I just want it to have one look. Now, I could just stop there and leave it, and that's fine. I mean, that'll work. But sometimes, and not always on the same, when I've used the texture spray, dry shampoo. And if no one's told you about dry shampoo, I mean, that is instant volume. I don't need to, I mean, my hair is very dry and I don't get a lot of oil anyway, so I don't need a dry shampoo necessarily to absorb oil. I do it just for the volume and the thickness it adds to hair. So again, shake it up real well. And I don't like to go in the front because these do kind of have a powdery residue, but I'll kind of come out here through the back and again, giving it a little spritz there. And it's, I don't know, I think they have a really good, I think it smells really good. So notice after I've put in my texture spray, I'm getting a different kind of volume. I feel like it's kind of more piecey. See how that looks if I turn on the side. I can't see what my side looks like right now without the mirror. But now I think it gives it sort of a little bit of a different look. I can kind of make it a little bit more piecey up front. You know, if you kind of like that situation going on, or, you know, I usually end up going like this because my hair ends up driving me crazy. So we have that. And that gives it another little look. And I like it because it's not a heavy way to bring some volume in the crown of your hair. And you can find these at most drugstores. This is that Beach Babe dry shampoo. So many different brands of that out there. Okay, so now here are some of the things that I have figured out, not just because I want my hair to be healthier and thicker and longer and more voluminous as I've reached over 40 years of age. But this is my ride or die. You have to do a leave-in conditioner, especially if you use heat on your hair. I mean, I do use a straightening iron, even though I already have straight hair. I kind of use a straightening iron just to give it a little bend. Again, it gives it a little bit of volume. This one is the Kenra leave-in conditioner, and I'll just squirt it in my hands. I'll just do that now. Just give it a little squirt. Oops. All right, that went on my sweater. And then work it into your hands, and then I just gently, mostly on the ends. I don't want to put it on the top because I don't want to lose volume, but it really keeps my ends. One, it makes it more piecey, and then it stays in condition so it doesn't break off and gives it more of a chance to grow. And it smells amazing, and I love it. And this one is, the Leave-In Luxe Gold Enriched. It smells amazing, and a little goes a long way. And I know it costs a little bit more, but again, a little goes a long way. It's, I think it's really a quality product. So I love that. And I don't know if this is on the market anymore, but I feel like this was my first game changer I figured out. This one is the L'Oreal Triple Resist Ultimate Strength Solution. And why do I think this works? Notice it has arginine in it. Well, in the medical field, we know arginine as an amino acid. It does so many things in the body, but like bodybuilders like it because it does help enhance muscle turnover, burning fat. It's, one of those amino acids. Yes, it helps facilitate oxygen to the heart. And it really has helped my hair grow and become thicker. And it has this interesting little pump on the end, and I think that's so you can I'll squirt it, see? Into the roots of your hair without messing all your hair up. And then you can just work it into your scalp there so it absorbs in. And so here on the label, it says up to 3 times stronger, more resistant hair, root to core to tip, leave-in, especially formulated for fragile, breaking, or falling out hair. Oh my gosh, game changer. And when I figured this out, I'm not kidding you, I bought a dozen of these because I was afraid of running out. And I haven't seen them in the store. But if you find this, I do recommend picking it up. It has made a difference to my hair. I no longer get the see-through bald spots anymore, and I don't have to use this every day. I maybe use it once a week, and then I'll use it for a few days, and then I'll forget about it for a while because my hair's looking good, and then I end up picking it up again. It smells really good. So there's that one. That was a little tip. Okay, now here's some more kind of treating from the inside out. I'll tell you some basics first. If you're not eating a really well-balanced diet, rich in fruit and vegetables daily, because you're busy, I get it. But if all else fails, I have tried this Alive multivitamin. And I have to tell you, I'm kind of a fan. It's by the company Nature's Way. And it's really easy to find. Sprouts, Whole Foods. I think I've seen this at Walgreens. So it's really easy to find. And why I became a fan is because it's made from a lot of whole food ingredients. Now, I know there's wonderful high-end, really high-quality supplements out there. And I think it can get a little intimidating and expensive for patients. So it's kind of great when I can just recommend something very easy to find that they're at least starting on. And again, on the label, it says it's got your orchard fruits and garden veggies and daily greens, and they, dehydrate that down to a powder, and you take it every day. And that way you're getting some nutrition because your skin and your hair, you do need vitamins and minerals. So what an easy thing to do from the inside out. The other thing is if you suffer from blood glucose dysregulation, metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, all those kind of diseases of blood sugar regulation, your hair can get thin and fall out from that as well, and thinning areas. So I've had my battles with insulin resistance and high blood sugar. So I did try this product, Healthy Glucose. This is by a company called Priority One. And so some of the ingredients I'll just name off that I think are very helpful for my hair. Biotin, B12, pantothenic acid, chromium, choline, inositol, PABA, bitter orange, and gymnema sylvestre, and that's to control the blood sugar. And there's other ingredients in here also to help like break down food, help with digestion. So it's really, yes, I know it's healthy glucose and it's great for blood sugar, but I have to tell you, it's been a game changer for my hair as well. And I don't know if we talk about that enough, that if you keep your blood sugar under control, your hair will look better, as well as your skin. You won't look as puffy. You won't have as many wrinkles. So that's kind of a great tip. Now I'm keeping things really simple and basic, but I have to tell you about this little hack and this secret, and that is this. This is estriol. Now we have to be very careful with this one because this is a hormone. This is a plant-based, and it's also bioidentical estrogen. But estriol, of the 3 main estrogens women make, estriol is, I'll just say the most gentle. Estradiol is what is usually in the Vivel dot patch when you go to your doctor for estrogen replacement if you're in menopause. That's estradiol, and but this one is estriol. And what it does have other ingredients in it as well. There is black cohosh, evening primrose oil, and evening primrose oil is rich in GLA, which is gamma linoleic acid, which is a really healthy in the family of the omega-3 family for inflammation. Evening primrose oil coincidentally can help manage PMS symptoms and when you have an imbalance of hormones. So that's kind of great. So this is meant as a topical solution. I'm not saying to go run out and buy this. Talk with your doctor first because it is a hormone. But I'm a doctor. I check my blood work. I know what's going on with me. So I know it's safe for me. And so you take it, you just do 1 pump, which would be 1 gram, and I work it in, and then I work it into my scalp. Get it, especially in the front at the temples, because that's where us women, I'll show you, we tend to get really thin right here. And I get all the way to the back, and I just work it into the roots of my hair. Let's not use that volume I just put in, but again, that was just to show you how to do my hair. I'm not going anywhere. And you just work it in like so. And again, I have had new growth. I have lots of baby hairs coming in. All this is new growth, new growth. This was, we were at the point of, it was receding. So again, now, could you get the same effect being on bioidentical hormones or the Vivel dot patch, or there's other ways of there's other routes. Would you get an improvement in hair? Probably, but for myself, that is what I do. So talk to your doctor about that if they're familiar with hormone therapy. But that's my little secret. And I think the last thing I will talk about is when you're waiting for that hair growth to grow in, my hair's kind of a mess now, and you're finding a thin spot. I've got to tell you, have I resorted to the old eyeshadow trick? Yes, I have. And if you're not familiar with that, for example, this is the Profusion Chocolate Palette. So, it's really great, kind of brown, rusty colors, which, my hair is all different colors right now, but that kind of works. So I'm going to pick this color right here. It's kind of on the camera, it doesn't look as brown here. And then take a nice fluffy brush and you're going to dip it in there. Find your spot that's growing in. So for me, this is my spot that's growing in, all these new baby hairs. And look at that. I'll just kind of blend it in with the rest of my hair. Okay, just working it in there. And oh my gosh, thicker hair. And all my new little baby hair growth, I'm just kind of disguising it and just adding some volume here. Again, just a regular fluffy makeup brush. And look, I just work it in. And you know, you can pick a darker color if you want more depth, or you know, you can change your look every day. I mean, that's kind of the fun part about this. Here, we're gonna go in here because I wanna increase the depth here. So I'm gonna go in, look at that. And that's just increasing the depth there. And you get a little extra oomph there. Now again, let's bring it to these baby hairs. Let's see how this looks. So I have some new growth right here. Woo! Good. I got a little too much there, but that's okay because we'll take our brush and we're gonna blend it, and I'll use my fingertips, blend some more, fingertips, and then look at that. Okay, now my hair's starting to look crazy because I'm working with it way too much. Now it looks like, but you get the gist. I mean, so I get it. I struggle with the thin hair too. And so this is what I do to maintain my hair. And I think it's made a huge difference. This haircut is not for everybody, and it will be growing. And I will continue to make videos because my goal is to kind of keep growing it and get some new growth in. And you know, if you want to follow me on the journey of the new things I'm finding out and trying, yeah, and then if you can comment below if you have any hacks or tips, I would love to talk about it. And if you have any questions about this, because again, this is hormone therapy, and so we want to make sure it's safe for you because everyone is different. Okay, thanks for tuning in, and see you on the next video.